In the quiet moments just before the world awakens lies a profound opportunity. An opportunity for renewal, for growth, for transformation. Welcome. Today, we embark on a journey to discover 10 morning habits that will transform your health. This is not merely about waking up, it is about awakening to a life of greater vitality and purpose. We will explore the subtle yet powerful rituals that can reshape our very existence. The world, in its pre-dawn state, offers a unique and precious resource: stillness. To wake up early is to claim this stillness for oneself. Long before the demands of the day begin their chorus, there exists a quiet space for thought, for reflection, for simply being. This is not a struggle against sleep, but an alliance with time itself. By rising with the sun, or even before it. After a long night's rest, the body, a complex and miraculous ecosystem, awakens in a state of dehydration. Its internal rivers have slowed, its cells are thirsty. The very first act of conscious consumption, therefore, holds immense significance. Before the coffee, before the tea, before any food passes our lips, the answer is the simplest of all elixirs: water. To drink a glass of water first thing in the morning is to perform a vital act of reawakening from within. It is a signal to every system in the body that the day has begun, and it is time to function. In the theater of the mind, a constant drama unfolds. Thoughts, emotions, and worries vie for our attention, often creating a cacophony that follows us from the moment we wake. The practice of mindfulness or meditation is the act of stepping back from the stage. It is not about stopping the thoughts, for that is an impossible task. Instead, it is about becoming the audience. For just a few minutes each morning, we can choose to sit in stillness, focusing on the simple, rhythmic anchor of our own breath. This deliberate pause is a powerful antidote to the chronic stress of modern life. After hours of stillness, the body really craves movement. It's a living organism, designed not for stasis but for dynamic expression. A morning stretch or just a brief period of exercise is like having a conversation with our physical self, a way of gently coaxing it from the slumber of the night. And hey, this isn't about punishing workouts or those grueling regimes. It's about a gentle, intuitive awakening. Sometimes it can be as simple as reaching for the sky, folding towards the earth, or moving through a sequence of gentle yoga poses. Each movement sends a message of vitality to our muscles, joints, and connective tissues. But this physical activation, it does more than just loosen up stiff limbs. As we begin to move, our heart rate increases, pumping oxygen-rich blood to every corner of the body. After hydrating, meditating, and moving, the body's furnace is lit and totally ready for fuel. The act of eating breakfast, which literally means to break the fast of the night, is a critical opportunity to provide the high-quality energy source our system really needs. A morning meal isn't just about filling an empty stomach, though. It's a strategic decision that influences our energy levels, mood, and cognitive function for the whole day. Choosing a nutritious, balanced breakfast is kind of like selecting premium fuel for a high-performance engine. It ensures smooth, sustained operation, instead of those spikes and crashes. With the body nourished and the mind calmed, a window of clarity really opens up. This is the optimal moment to architect the day ahead. The act of planning is not some rigid constraint, but actually a liberating practice. It's the process of transforming a chaotic sea of potential tasks and obligations into a navigable map. Taking just a few minutes to identify key priorities and set clear intentions gives us a sense of direction and purpose, a kind of rudder, guiding us through the inevitable distractions and unexpected currents of the day. For millennia, life on Earth has evolved in rhythm with the rising and setting of the sun. Our own biology is, deeply entwined with this celestial clock. Seeking exposure to natural sunlight shortly after waking is a powerful, non-negotiable signal to our internal timekeeping system, the circadian rhythm. When the photons of morning light enter our eyes, they trigger a series of hormonal responses that are just fundamental to our health and energy. It's a kind of primal communication, telling every cell in our body that the day has officially begun. This morning, light acts as the master switch for our biological clock. The human mind has a well-documented tendency to focus on what is wrong, what is lacking, what is a threat. This negativity bias, a remnant of our evolutionary past, can cast a shadow over our perception of reality. The practice of gratitude is the conscious and deliberate act of counteracting this tendency. It is the intentional scanning of our lives not for problems, but for blessings. Taking a few moments in the morning to actively reflect on things we are grateful for is like tuning a radio to a more harmonious frequency. It shifts our entire emotional and mental state. In the modern world, a glowing screen is often the first thing we see upon waking, and the last thing we see before sleep. This portal to the digital realm, while useful, can be a thief of our morning peace. Reaching for the phone immediately upon waking plunges the mind directly into a reactive state. We are instantly bombarded with a deluge of information, emails demanding a response, news headlines invoking anxiety. The morning is a sacred time for internal alignment, for setting our own agenda. Therefore, one of the most powerful habits is one of restraint. The final habit in our morning sequence is a celebration of the self, a ritual of care that prepares our physical vessel for the day. A personal hygiene routine, the act of showering, brushing our teeth, grooming, is far more than a simple matter of cleanliness. It is a profound psychological practice. It is a structured sequence of actions that signals a transition from the private, restful state of sleep to the public, active state of wakefulness. This ritual washes away not just the physical remnants of the night, but also the mental grogginess. We have journeyed through 10 habits. 10 rituals that hold the power to fundamentally reshape our existence. From the solitude of the early rise to the confidence of a self-care routine, each is a single thread. But when woven together, day after day, they create a magnificent tapestry of health, vitality, and inner peace. The transformation does not happen overnight, but with the patient consistency of a sunrise. It is a gradual, beautiful unfolding into the person you are truly meant to be. The knowledge is now yours, but the true power lies in action. I invite you to embark on your own experiment. Choose a few of these habits or bravely attempt all 10, and commit to them for just 1 week. Observe the subtle shifts. Notice the increase in your energy, the clarity in your thoughts, the calmness in your spirit. This is your personal dawn, your opportunity to witness your own remarkable transformation. Your story of change is waiting to be written, and it begins tomorrow morning. We are a community on this journey together. Please share your experiences, your challenges, and your triumphs in the comments below. Which habit are you most excited to try? Your story could be the very inspiration that someone else needs. And if you wish to continue exploring ways to transform your life and well-being, remember to subscribe and join us for more journeys. The sun is rising on your new life.